Now, I must admit, I have a bit of a problem with condiments. I love them. My fridge is always full of them, and I love to make them myself, from tomato sauces, barbecue sauces, relishes to chutneys. So I'm going to show you my little trick to making a beautiful blueberry chutney. Now, it sounds a little bit peculiar to have a blueberry chutney as a condiment, but it works so well with hard cheeses like cheddar or blue cheese. Now I'm just finely slicing a French shallot. I'm just cutting them into a sort of a half moon shape, but really, really fine, so they soften nicely and become really sweet in this chutney. This is one of the main ingredients in this, so we need at least 2 large French shallots or 4 small ones. So finely slicing, perfect. Now I'm just going to break them up with my fingers, and I'll gather those up and pop them into a medium-sized pot. The heat's not on yet because I'm going to put everything in the pot first, and then we'll start cooking it. Now I'll add a little bit of ginger, fresh ginger that's going to be finely grated directly into the pot. This is going to give it a really nice sort of warmth to the chutney. And the ginger will be almost like a back taste to this, which is quite nice. It won't be overpowering because, let's face it, we really want to taste those gorgeous blueberries. Okay, perfect. Now for some sweetness, I love the addition of some sultanas, a small handful of them, and spices, fennel seeds, whole fennel seeds. It's going to give it a lovely anise flavour, a real freshness too. I'm going to put 2 pinches of that in there, and then a good old classic cinnamon stick can go in. Now I'm making a small batch of this chutney, so I'll use 2 punnets of blueberries. Nice fresh blueberries for this. Don't use frozen blueberries for this because it'll be too watery. So in they go. And the second one. And I think what I love about the blueberries, they not only look fantastic like this, but when they start to cook and blister up, they almost bleed that bright purple colour. It looks really fantastic. So now we need to add some extra sweetness because these blueberries will be slightly tart. We want to bring out their sweetness. Brown sugar for that nice deep molasses flavour. In it goes, along with a good pinch of salt. And then just with a spoon, give it a mix. Crush it with the back of your spoon. And then what I need to do is just allow this to sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. This is going to allow the berries to macerate, to soften up a little bit, to really take on those flavours of the ginger and the spices. Once I've done that, I'm going to add a little bit of liquid, some vinegar and some water, and then we'll turn the heat on. Okay, this has been sitting for about 10 minutes, and you can see how glossy these gorgeous blueberries are. It smells so good. But now we need to add the acidity to this. So some apple cider vinegar. You can use any vinegar you like for this. We'll just place that into the pot, and we need a little bit of liquid to get the berries started so they start to cook down. A hint of water. That's it. Now I'm going to turn the heat on. And we'll start it on a medium heat, and then I'll turn it down when it starts to bubble away. This is going to cook for about 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it. When it becomes really, really sticky and cooks down, it's ready to go. "20 minutes later, look how much this is cooked down. Look at that colour. It looks so good. It's thick, it's rich. Now, I've allowed this to cool down, but if you want to make a big batch of this and place it into some sterilised jars to preserve it, ideally you want to place it into the jars when it's piping hot. Because this is a small batch, and I know I'll use this quite quickly, it'll last in just an airtight container for about 2 weeks. All right, fill that up. There you have it. It's very similar to a jam. It's pretty much a savoury jam. It goes really nicely with a creamy blue cheese just like this. You know what? It goes with any cheese. I love it. Next time you have people coming over and you want to create a gorgeous cheese board, add this to it, a little personal touch. So much better than getting a pre-made chutney.